Welcome to MJ Hobby Corner. This is MJ here, and I just want to give a short update on where I am with my alternate history scratch builds. I posted some pictures in the community tab, and I showed some of the German units, specifically this one here, this heavy walker, that I started building. Now, these are all with clothespins. This is utilizing clothespins, wire, Procreate clay, and basically a bunch of different materials to get the different shapes that I want for the vehicles. This is an allied vehicle. This would be like an American walker. That's the design I chose for it. And these are supposed to be simple walker designs. They're not the high-tech mechs that you would see typically. This, for example, is an open-topped, basically a howitzer on legs. So it's a howitzer carrier. So I decided that I want to play in an alternate history World War II, but I don't really want to invest in a whole new collection of models to do so. So I decided to start this project. It's a long-term project. There are many advantages and disadvantages to it. Um, there is by the way, an Allied heavy walker right there. Those are going to be British. These two are going to be British. So, for the most part, I think that the project is going very well. Today, I actually added an armored car, and this is inspired by the Puma, but I changed a lot of things, so it's nowhere near historical accuracy. None of these little proxy figures are. I mean, this is going to be a fictitious game. But it is an armored car, and I got to add the little hubcaps there to the wheels to hide the buttons a little bit, add more details, and then paint it up. And these are in different stages of completion with regard to painting. Here is a German field gun that I added. I have a little Panzerfaust, and then some troops. These are actually British troops, but I have like 50 or 60 of these. So I'm just going to paint them in different colors for the different countries for now. I can always repaint them later. These were like desert rats, British desert rats. So I want to use these 15 millimeter figures with these vehicles, even though they're not perfectly to scale. So one of the benefits of utilizing these clothespins has been the fact that the clothespins come in so many different sizes, and I get them at the dollar store for the most part. That allows me to actually make vehicles that are very similar because I just use the same size of clothespin for the hull. The other thing is, as I said, it's not only clothespins. I will use tin can from Sprite cans that we use that I need to recycle, and cut it up into small pieces, and then shape the hulls, cover up a little bit of the clothespins, and get the shapes that I want for the hulls. So that's important. Also, this one actually has some card, not just tin, but also card, heavy card, like what you would get in some packages and stuff. That heavy card that's good for a lot of this stuff. So, the clothespins are working very well. And I think the secret to it has been the Procreate. The Procreate, I use the Procreate as an adhesive, and this way I'm not dealing with stuff that has powerful smells or whatever. And the Procreate really helps join everything together, and it does so very strongly. So I like that, and that's why I think I stuck with this project. If I was ready to abandon it if it wouldn't work. I'm not going to waste time on something that doesn't work, but I'm really happy with it. And again, these are not perfect. They're proxies. They're just things I'm taking out of my imagination, inspiration from real vehicles and other things, and just put it all together and come up with something that I could use in my games. All right. So basically, I wanted to say that about the construction. I'm going to have a video very soon where I compare and contrast these techniques that I use to produce so many different proxies, right? I love building proxies for my games. So there's styrofoam that I use, and then there's this stuff here, you know, and this stuff. So gives me very different results. And at some point, I'll have a video, probably before the new year, to go over these projects and just talk about the materials and what I've learned and everything else. All right, folks, that's it on that. If you have any ideas what kinds of games I could use, let me know. I was thinking things like Horizon Wars, since it has aircraft, mechs, Horizon Wars Combined Arms, maybe change things a little bit to represent this era, but kind of use the core mechanics of that, or use another game, right? Maybe there's something, I don't have anything in my collection of games that represents this history, this kind of theme. So if you guys know of any rules that could be obtained free, or simply rules that could be changed a little bit, like Horizon Wars, right? And just use that, and then come up with some games using the units I already have. So later on, when I add more units, Julie and I are gonna play some kind of D-Day like invasion with walkers and everything else. That's the plan. But I can start gaming with this. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was even thinking of maybe Dragon Rampant. I know that people have modified the Dragon Rampant rules to fit a like World War II kind of game, you know. Um, of course, I would modify Dragon Rampant a bit because it's way too random for me. Modify it with command points or something the way Julie and I normally do. But I do like the system, so maybe that's one game I could do. I don't know. Let me know, and that will definitely give me an idea what people may be interested in seeing. Whoever's interested in this kind of thing. Not everyone would be interested in this kind of alternate history thing. So let me know. And basically, this was just to show you guys my progress. I am progressing quite well. Uh, and I hope to finish this vehicle soon. This is actually one of my favorite vehicles, the little armored cars. I'm going to be making more of those. And I'm going to try to represent some of the odd vehicles that, you know, in World War II. So, all right. Thank you very much. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, what kinds of rules I can use. And I will definitely look into it.